Tune up. All right, Jazz Piano College for beginners. I don't know if this is quite a beginner video, but maybe it is. We're going to use a combination of closed voicings. That's where, every note of the chord is in there. All right, and some open voicings like that. And because this song, Tune Up by Miles Davis, is really a bunch of 2-5-1s, 2-5-1 in D, 2-5-1 in C, 2-5-1 in B flat, and then I guess it's kind of a 2-5-1 back to D. And if you learn this song in just two keys, that gives you a lot of the most commonly used 2-5-1. So, the other key I would suggest doing it in is starting here in A minor. So I guess that means we're in the key of G. Yeah, so that covers like pretty much all the basic keys that you're going to end up playing in. And you don't need to spend a ton of time at this point if you're a beginner working on like 2-5-1s in B or in F sharp or, kind of the less played keys, because there'll be time for that later. What you want to do is get really good at the ones that are commonly used and develop your ideas and get comfortable with them, and then learning some of those other keys will be easier. All right, I have a playlist now for beginner jazz, jazz for beginners, and I've done so many videos that should probably be included in this playlist, so I will try to go back through my 700 plus videos and try to find some of the better ones that would be good for beginners. Okay, here's this no chord thing at the beginning. I don't know, is that on the record? Maybe it is. I have no use for it. So E minor, our melody note is an 11. We can add the ninth right here, and let's just play it that way. And here, one of the classic sounds of jazz is a dominant seventh chord with a flat 5. So we're going to play our root, our 7, our third, and the flat 5 right there. Just 4 notes. And for D major, I think an open voicing like this would be nice. Root, 5th, 7th. Okay, so let's go over that again. Now practice that until you can do it fairly easily. So you got these 2 notes here, and then these 2 here, and then these 2. Now, plenty of room for a little bit of a solo in there too. All right, now let's go to the next 2-5-1, and this is one I'm sure you're familiar with. D minor, 7th. We're going to add the 9 to support the 11, and here we go. All right, so the exact same kind of chord voicings. I will not insult your intelligence by going through that one again. Let's go to the next one. Now this one is a little different because we have the 3rd on top here. So I'm going to kind of just shift my C major to C minor 7th, and then I'm going to do this. All right, again, a root and a 7, a 3rd and a 7. Now I could play a chord like that, but with all those nice open voicings, it would sound better to probably do something like that. And the G minor is not really necessary, but let's throw it in. All right, now here we go again with the E minor 7th, just like the first chord of the song. Let's play F 7th as a closed, simple voicing. And I guess we could do it that way. If we went down here, it's a little heavy. We've got the melody note on top there, so I think the inversion is nice. we need an A seventh. And then we'll do it all again. Here we go. So play it along with me. Here's a slow tempo. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Second ending this time. You know, you could do something like that maybe, but I like this. And let's just do a regular A7 like that. Either one, and then our D major 7th, like that. Okay. That's just a brief rundown on the chords. Let's get to studying some, like what we would do if we were soloing on this, all right? So first, let's explore some easier left-hand voicings. We'll use these diminished chords for our dominant chord here. And we're going to use the diminished scale there as well. So D minor, you just move the top 2 notes down by half a step, right? That gives you a G7 with the flat 9 in it. And it doesn't have a G, but you know, anybody can hear this. You know, it sounds like the bass is there practically, okay? And then a C minor, B flat, and then E minor, F7, B flat, and A7. We could, I guess, invert that like this.